Incredibly popular and valuable and coveted alternate art Pokemon cards were introduced in the Sword and Shield era. With the Sword and Shield era coming to an end, let's take a look at the top 5 most valuable alternate art Pokemon cards from Sword and Shield. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You're watching the channel Dr. Applesauce 2. My name's Will. It's another beautiful day here in Texas. I hope you guys know that I love you, God loves you, and that there is an awesome plan for your life. That's right, Sword and Shield is coming to an end, and Scarlet and Violet is already released in Japan, and I thought we would take a minute and look at the top 5 most expensive alternate art Pokemon cards from the Sword and Shield era. We started seeing alternate arts come back in some of the sets in Sword and Shield, and they were instantaneously the most popular cards that you could search for. Some of these cards command insane prices, and there are a lot of alternate art cards that sell for well over $100 many months after their release. So let's take a look at the top 5 alternate art Pokemon cards from Sword and Shield. Coming in the number 5 spot is a beautiful Pokemon card. The 5th most expensive alternate art Pokemon card from Sword and Shield is the Charizard V alternate art from Brilliant Stars. When Brilliant Stars came out, everybody wanted this card and the Rainbow, and as soon as I saw this one, I was like, forget about the Rainbow V-Star, I want this Charizard V. Absolutely stunning card. This card is gorgeous. It depicts a battle scene between Charizard and Venusaur. Really hope that we can get the other perspective of Venusaur someday, but this card is beautiful and it does command a very high price of around $175 market value. Moving into number 4, the 4th most expensive alternate art Pokemon card from the Sword and Shield era is going to be from Silver Tempest. You probably could have guessed it. It's the Lugia V from Silver Tempest. This card is one that a lot of people want. Personally, I think it's a pretty card. I think it's really, really dark. I haven't actually even seen one of these in person. Never been able to pull it, never seen one in person, but it is the 4th most expensive alternate art Pokemon card from Sword and Shield with a market value of around $190. This card is very hard to pull. Lugia is a beloved Pokemon for a lot of people, and to be honest with you, it's a beautiful, beautiful Pokemon card illustrated by a world-renowned, much beloved Pokemon artist. There is no surprise that this makes the top 5 most expensive alternate art Pokemon cards from Sword and Shield. And number 3, the 3rd most expensive alternate art Pokemon card from Sword and Shield is one that is a lot of people's chase and a lot of people's favorite legendary Pokemon. We're talking about the alternate art Rayquaza VMAX from Evolving Skies. This card is so hard to pull and it is absolutely gorgeous. So many people wanted this card. So many people were hunting this card for its chase. Evolving Skies gave us an alternate art Rayquaza V and an alternate art Rayquaza VMAX. Well, the VMAX is the 3rd most expensive alternate art Pokemon card from Sword and Shield, commanding a market value of over $260. This card is very, very hard to pull. I was lucky to pull it one time, and we actually ended up giving the card away to a viewer, and he graded it, and it got a PSA 10. Congratulations, DannyZard TCG on Instagram, for that beautiful, beautiful win. The number 3 spot is a gorgeous, gorgeous card. Wait until you see the top 2. Now, if you're looking for reliable stores to buy Pokemon cards from that you know you can trust and you're not going to get scammed, I got 2 for you. If you want to buy Japanese Pokemon cards, definitely check out PokeAny.com, a very reliable place to purchase your Japanese Pokemon cards. They're very open and communicative, and if you go there and you buy something and you use code Applesauce, you get a free booster pack with your order. If you want to order some English Pokemon cards, head over to InvasionToys.com and use the code Applesauce, and you'll get 10% off of your order. All right, let's move into the top 2, the 2 most expensive alternate art Pokemon cards from Sword and Shield. Can you guess what they are? Drop a comment down below and let me know before you watch the end of this video if you can guess what the top 2 most expensive cards are. And if you've enjoyed this video, guys, it would mean the world to me if you gave it a like and subscribed if you want to stay up to date with all of my videos. Doing that really lets me know if the videos that I'm making are things that you like, and it's very, very helpful. The 2nd most expensive alternate art Pokemon card from Sword and Shield is going to be the Giratina V alternate art from Lost Origins. This card is an absolute banger. It is such a gorgeous card. The artwork on it is just intricate and amazing, and I was lucky enough to pull it from a Japanese booster box, and it commands a market value of about $275. This card was a lot of people's chases, and I am not surprised that it is the 2nd most expensive alternate art Pokemon card from Sword and Shield, because it is absolutely, hands down, insanely gorgeous. And moving on to the most expensive alternate art Pokemon card from the Sword and Shield era, I don't think anybody will be surprised by this one. This is one that took a lot of people by surprise on how expensive the Japanese version is, but still, for the English version, it's still the most expensive alternate art Pokemon card of Sword and Shield. and we're talking about the Umbreon VMAX alternate art, affectionately referred to as Moonbreon from Evolving Skies. This card seems almost impossible to pull. Fun story, I was at a Collecticon and I bought a bunch of Evolving Skies booster packs from a big tub of booster packs at Collector's Cash for $3. I bought 15 and the guy in front of me bought 5 and he pulled the Moonbreon and then I pulled like a full art something or other. So this card is really, really coveted and it commands a market value of about $500. The Japanese version of this card is insane. It's selling raw for over $1,000. Just such a beautiful card. The texture is amazing. Umbreon is a very, very beloved Pokemon and probably one of the most, if not the most popular evolution. So it's not surprising to me that this specific Pokemon card is incredibly valuable, coming from the crazy set Evolving Skies that everybody either believes that it's never getting restocked again, or it's going to get restocked 20 more times, or it's way overhyped. Regardless of what you think, Evolving Skies has produced some beautiful alternate arts, and it did produce the most expensive alternate art Pokemon card from the Sword and Shield era with the Moonbreon. If you were able to pull that Moonbreon, let me know down in the comments below. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous card. Speaking of Collecticon is starting back up. I'll be in Orlando, Florida, the end of this month for Collecticon Orlando. Definitely come check it out if you'll be in the area, or go to Collecticon USA and check out the whole schedule of shows to see which one is going to be near you. Come hang out and come see me. Do you own any of these? Have you pulled any of them? I would love to know down in the comments below. It's incredibly exciting. And something else that's exciting is that video right there. If you're a Pokemon nerd like me, I think you'll love it. And like I always say, find somebody to love and serve today and be the change you want to see in the world. See you next time.